Hey guys, welcome back to another B-Dog hike. So right now I'm over here at the Oakland Mills. This is in Burrillville, Rhode Island. This was a mill that was established in 1850, which eventually caught on fire in the late 1800s. They did repair it, but like all the other mills, they eventually were decommissioned and just left to rot because they just didn't really know what to do with the buildings back then. So there's going to be a few buildings in this park. There's one right behind me, which we'll go check out. And then there's going to also be a few other ones as well down that way, I believe. So come and join me. Let's see what we can find. All right, so we're walking up to the first building. Now I know the entire complex name was the Oakland Mills, but I don't know what the name of this particular building was. This is going to be sketchy. I don't know how far in I'm going to go. Hello? Hello? Yeah, that floor is not stable, first of all. You can see, I'm even kind of sketched out just standing on this plank of wood over here, but you can see the floor in the back over there is completely caved in. We might be able to get a better look at the view over there. There's another room that way, but this floor is soaked. It's not stable. Ceiling's collapsed. Wow. Okay. That was an interesting one. Let me see if we can get other views in the other windows. Look at that. Okay, there's the bottom floor. There's a couple floors. Oh my God, this place was destroyed. Can you imagine? Look at, there was even like a couch over there or something. Oh. Can you imagine being a worker though in the 1800s? Is it the elevator lift, it looks like? Or a chimney, but not, that could have been an elevator. That looks like a little bit more of a modern office chair. Bed frame almost. I just can't believe being in the 1800s, this was your building that you show up to work in every day. And then now this is what remains. Okay, we might be able to get a good view down this thing right here. I'm gonna extend the camera out a bit. All right, camera's extended. I'm a little sketched out about asbestos. I really don't want to put my face in this. So let me see if I can get the camera in. Okay. Yeah, there's a broken window right there, and there's definitely a lot of the fiberglass, pink cotton candy foam, but there's just some sketchy looking white rocks back there, and I don't want to even go near and touch them. You got a metal piece right here in the ground. That's cool. Okay, all right, so that was crazy to see that building over there. It was actually terribly preserved, but it was one of the more well-preserved mill buildings I've seen. Some of the floor was intact. You could see some furniture, and I don't know what was in the office that I poked the camera into yet. We'll have to see that later in the footage. But right now this looks like it was the main gate that would go to the larger building, which I think was supposed to be just on the water. Man, it's such a cold day too, and it sucks because it's May. I know right now in Florida it's got to be like 80 something. People are hanging out at the beach. It's not even that late in the afternoon, it's just like 2 in the afternoon. This is ridiculous. Okay, the trash is pretty ridiculous too. So this trail is supposed to eventually lead to the actual mill building. Wow, this is actually crazy. I feel like that I'm in like a tunnel of trees or something over here. Okay, I see a foundation. All right, we have these chain fences over here. This is some evidence from the mill, I think. We got a metal piece of something. Oh, this looks like a car door. Is it? There's actually words on it. Oh my God. I can't read that. If anybody has like an AI or something that can decode whatever the hell that reads, let me know, but that thing is rusty and it is faded. There's a pipe. Okay, so we're getting evidence of the mill. This must have been the original fence, which is just destroyed right now. Concrete block. Here's the pavement. Here's the river right here. I think this is supposed to be the Chepachet River. More fence. You know, New England is a great place for urban exploration to explore abandoned buildings like this, because there was so many of these buildings in the 1800s that when they shut down, they just didn't know what to do with them. They didn't have the means or the money to demolish them, so they just left them there in disrepair. You know, eventually they'll turn a lot of them into parks. It's like Stillwater Scenic Trail is one of them. Yeah. And this area is open as long as you take caution. I wonder what these were, these huge cement blocks here. This could have been another foundation. There's a trail that walks here. Oh, we're coming on some stuff. Look at the steel beam. This must have used to have been a bridge. You can see the stone pillars and then this one steel beam that still stands. Actually, that looks like a piece of wood. Two pieces of wood. Wow, okay. The wood's actually held up. There's a steel beam on the other side that fell off. Okay, I'm determined to see this mill wherever the hell it is. I'm hearing it's a big one. We're doing a little bit of bushwhacking right now. This is like the Amazon jungle, even though it's cold. Alright, I think I need to go back to the other building actually to get to that bigger mill. I can see it over the bushes, but there's no trail the way I'm going here. So let's find a different way. This looks like it was the foundation of a mill right here. I'm just trying to get back to the earlier path that I was on because I think I had to jump down that little ledge to get to the bigger mill. This is crazy, guys. Look at all this brick that still lays over here. Nuts. I got some chiggers right now too, unfortunately. I don't know where I got them. Actually, I think I got them on the cotton mill investigation video, the last mill hunt I did. But whatever, it sucks. But that's they're moving up north, so they're a real risk now in tall grass. If you don't know what a chigger is, by the way, guys, it's like this little tick-like insect that instead of staying on the top of your skin and sucks your blood, the larvae goes inside until it hatches, which is really nasty. So I did find out that the bigger mill is going to be behind this earlier mill, but I just noticed that steel gate over there. Let's go take a look at this. Oh, and we'll get a better view of the inside this way too. Okay, yep. Wow, yeah, you can see what the fire happened right there. Alright, it's just kind of the same view. There's also standing water right there, so it's probably my bacteria and mosquito eggs, so that won't be too good. That one's boarded up, and there's that crazy gate. All right, let's go try to find that bigger one once and for all. All right, we're gonna hop down this thing because I can see where that mill is right here. Ugh. Whoa, look at that swamp. It's cool. Ugh, okay, that was what the camera was looking at. Wow, look at the, oh my God, you can still see the shelves and everything. That's insane. Yeah, this stuff could be in a museum for sure. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Look at that. Whoa. Look at this, the old little electrical boxes. Holy crap. That's pretty wild, guys. Really look at the deeper intricacies of this. This is insane. Ugh. Okay, this is getting gross now, but there's more of those panels, and this thing is like an old fire extinguisher or something. All right, let's keep going. Well, there's the back of the mill. Looks like that could have been like a lounge or outdoor area. I don't think they did much lounging though. And okay, this is it. Time to film. So this is incredible that this massive castle is just right behind me. I mean, that's what it looks like now. It's like some kind of an old European castle or something. Let's take a look at what's over here too. So if you can see behind me, that's the building we just came out of. And this is the pond over here. I can look up the name of the pond right now and find out what it is. All right, so I looked it up on the map, and this looks like it's Clear River is the name of it. So let's turn this way and see what we can find. Oh, this is so cool. Ah! Oh man, this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Not even kidding. Alright, I'm gonna move this way. Put my sunglasses on over here because this might be a little sketchy. Oh shit, this tree is slippery. Okay, it's okay, we did it. Wow. Okay, I don't even want to look to either side of me right now. I just want to get to this side. Look at all the historic bricks. Oh, I gotta cross that again. So it looks like every floor has collapsed. Look how rusty that water is too. But that's the best way I can describe this, is it was a castle. So yeah, this is the river that would run under the mill, and it would power the machines, which are now long gone. All that left, you can see like a circular thing down there. And then we got that like wooden dam holding up the water over there. I can't believe that that's still flowing. It's surreal to be out here, surreal. Oh, I hope those aren't bats. Ah, I think, no, are those bats? What the fuck? No, those look like bird things, I guess. All right. Yeah, there's gonna be bats bomb diving me around here. I kind of want to get out of here. It's cool though. Yeah, those are bats. Or are they birds? I don't even know. All right, if anybody knows what that is it a bat or a bird? Tell me. All right, I'm gonna cross to the other side again, and I'm gonna be careful. Alright guys, we're going to try to finish this last stretch of the hike. The way I need to go is up here, it looks like. Squeezing through the crevice. Look at somebody's fishing lure, or whatever the hell that's called, is hooked up to the tree. They must have got a snag. Oh, is that a turtle? Oh, no, it's like a baseball spinning around there. Interesting to get both perspectives in the hike. So, let's keep walking back to the car. We're almost there. I just gotta go over this thing again, actually. Alright, climbing up is going to be a little bit difficult with the camera, so hold on. Alright, I did it. That was just one big jump. You guys missed it. You couldn't get it on camera, but I jumped right up in the air and just landed right in my legs. So, well, feet actually, sorry. Yeah, this wooden door is all wet and rotted. Alright, well, this is a little testament to time. No matter how locked in you feel you are with something, when you know things are in their heyday, like the buildings over here, they were very active and people worked in them every day, and over time they just, you know, get abandoned and decay away. But new life comes out of it, right? I mean, look at the vines growing and nature reclaiming the area. And to think one day this won't even be here anymore. It just would all crumble into a bunch of little smaller pieces and there'll be nothing remained. And actually I do want to get one more picture over here, or video rather. Look at the gutter, or whatever the hell you want to call it, the supports on the roof. How like intricate they made that design. They wanted this building to look good. This must have been some big wigs, like hideout or something. All incredible. All right, guys. Well, I actually do want to give a shout out to Back-woodstrails on YouTube. That's another hiking YouTuber. Her at is Back-woods trails, and she was out here in an earlier video that I saw that it really inspired me to come out and check it out. I love this kind of stuff. I love seeing new places to hike and explore, and I'll fight through really any kind of weather to get to experience it as long as we get the time. Let's do it. So thanks for watching. If you haven't, please like and subscribe, because I really want to enhance my content in the future and help get you guys even better videos. And the more subscribers I get, the closer I can get to getting that goal, to providing you with better equipment, which will give better experiences. So thank you very much for everything that you've given me, and I really appreciate all of these subscribers that I have. So I hope to see you all again in the next hike. It's coming soon.